The temperature is reaching its peak, and our most annoying enemy is multiplying at a scary speed. That is right, it is mosquitoes. They swarm your backyard barbecues, invade your home, suck your blood, and leave behind those nasty, itchy bumps. We could even end up in the hospital all summer just because of a bite about 0.01 millimeters. So if you do not want to live forever in that nightmare, listen closely to what I am about to say. Today, I'm going to show you two simple, easy methods that help deal with most mosquito problems. The best part is that they are safe for your kids and your pets. There's a good chance you already have these ingredients at home. It only takes 2 minutes to prepare, and you can use them all summer long, and it does not stop there.
In this video, I will create a small experiment
To help you figure out whether you are in the group of people mosquitoes love more than others. From there, you will know how to choose the method that fits you best. And by the end of the video, you will have a defense system that clears mosquitoes out of your yard within 24 hours. All right, let's get to work. If you have been following this channel for a while, you know I have talked a lot about mosquitoes, from traps to the kinds of plants that can repel them. So today, I am not going to make you sit through another long lesson on how mosquitoes track your breath, body odor, or CO2. We already covered those things in detail in previous videos, but you know, the battle between humans and mosquitoes has never really come to an end. It has been going on for thousands of years, since the time of the dinosaurs. And the truth is, we cannot wipe every mosquito off this planet. They reproduce too fast, adapt too well, and their numbers are massive. So the realistic goal is not to kill every mosquito in the world. What we need is to make them no longer want to come anywhere near where our family lives, eats dinner, gardens, or sits down to relax in the afternoon. For me, that is enough. To do that, I'm going to use these two ingredients. And those are also the two ingredients that will run through this whole video. I will explain to you how they work. First is mint. It has a cool, sharp smell that is very easy to recognize, but that is only for you. For mosquitoes, it is the opposite. They hate mint. Mint overwhelms mosquitoes with its smell, and from there it directly affects their journey to find food. Next is cinnamon. I call it a mosquito-killing assassin because cinnamon contains strong bioactive compounds such as cinnamaldehyde, eugenol, and linalool, and it can inhibit digestive enzymes and disrupt the respiratory system. It can even paralyze and kill them instantly just through their sense of smell. That is all the theory for today. Now let's get to mixing them, what the amounts are and how to make them. What are their pros and cons? I'm going to reveal all of that right now. To make this spray, I need you to prepare these ingredients: 1 tablespoon of dried mint, 300 milliliters of hot water, 1 tablespoon of dried lavender or a few drops of lavender essential oil, 100 milliliters of lemon juice, 1/2 tablespoon of cinnamon, and about half a liter of clean water to dilute it after filtering. And here is how I do it. First, put the dried mint into 300 milliliters of hot water. Just think of it like you are making a really strong cup of mint tea. The hot water will help pull out the mint smell faster. Next, add the lavender. If you are using lavender essential oil, just a few drops is enough. Do not overdo it, because with essential oil, more does not mean better. After that, add 100 milliliters of lemon juice. Lemon helps the mixture smell brighter, cleaner, and more pleasant. Finally, add 1/2 tablespoon of cinnamon. Just 1/2 tablespoon, okay. Cinnamon is very strong. If you add too much, the liquid can get gritty, the smell can become too strong, and it can clog the spray nozzle. Now stir the mixture well, then let it sit for a few hours. This is the step a lot of people skip. If you spray it right after mixing, the smell will be much weaker. Give the mint, lavender, lemon, and cinnamon time to blend together. After it has steeped, strain the mixture through a fine sieve or filter cloth. This step is very important. You need to remove the bits of mint, lavender, and cinnamon residue, or the spray bottle will clog after just a few sprays. After filtering, add about half a liter of clean water. If you are using a 1-liter bottle, add water until the bottle is almost full. And just like that, from a few very cheap ingredients, you now have almost 1 liter of natural mosquito repellent solution. Pour the liquid into a clean spray bottle. Before using it, remember to shake it well because the cinnamon can settle at the bottom. You can spray it around chair legs, under the table, near the back door, window frames, dark corners of the porch, or places mosquitoes often fly to. Do not soak everything. A light layer of scent is enough. You absolutely can spray it on your body, but test it on a small area first, because I cannot guarantee whether your skin may be allergic to any ingredient in this. And remember, do not spray it into your eyes, mouth, or open wounds. And because this formula has lemon, do not spray it on your skin and then walk straight into the sun. It can damage your skin because of a chemical reaction. Getting rid of mosquitoes but giving yourself skin trouble is not worth it. But if you are too tired of having to spray again every day, or you do not want to spray it directly on your body, do not worry. Formula number 2 will fix that problem. If you are the type of person who likes your house to always have a light, clean, pleasant scent, do not rush out to the store to buy scented candles, because right now I'm going to show you how to make a very simple scented candle jar at home. But it also helps keep mosquitoes away from the dining table, the porch, the back door, and the corners where you usually sit in the evening. To make this candle jar, you need a wide-mouth glass jar, some fresh mint leaves, 1 lemon, clean water, 1 floating candle, and if you have it, a few drops of peppermint essential oil or lemon essential oil. Now let's start making the finished product. First, take a few mint leaves, tear them or lightly crush them so the smell comes out better, then put them at the bottom of the jar. You do not need to stuff the whole jar full. A small handful is enough. Next, cut the lemon into thin slices and put about 2 to 3 slices into the jar. Do not add too much lemon, because if it sits too long, the water can get cloudy and smell sour. After that, pour water into the jar until it is almost full, but remember to leave some space at the top. The goal is to keep the lemon and mint submerged in water, while still leaving enough room on top for the floating candle. Now place 1 floating candle on the water. If the jar is big, you can use 2 candles, but there's no need to turn it into a little bonfire on your dining table. When using it, light the candle and place the jar where mosquitoes often show up: the patio table, outdoor dining table, near the back door, near the window, or the area where you usually sit in the evening. I like placing it close to where people are actually sitting, because the scent needs to be near the area you want to protect. This method does not kill every mosquito. It creates a natural scent zone from lemon and mint, while the gentle heat from the candle helps the smell spread around the jar, making mosquitoes less interested in flying close. If you want a stronger smell, you can add 3 to 5 drops of peppermint essential oil or lemon essential oil. But remember, after using it, pour the water out, or replace it with fresh water. Do not turn this mosquito-repelling jar into a daycare for mosquitoes. Otherwise, all the work above is basically wasted. However, I realize that on social media a lot of people share that they have tried all kinds of methods, but mosquitoes still rush at them like they are a special dinner. That made me realize maybe the problem is not the trap or the spray bottle. It is you. If you are one of the unlucky people mosquitoes keep hunting down, there are a few things you can do to help reduce that. But first, give me a few seconds to explain why. I know it sounds a little unfair, but mosquitoes do not choose people completely at random. Some people can sit on the porch all evening and be fine, while someone else steps into the yard and instantly becomes the special dinner. I used to joke that if there was a summer barbecue outside, my friends loved standing next to me, because mosquitoes usually skipped them and flew straight to me. Especially anyone with blood type O, or a body that naturally attracts mosquitoes, you know that feeling very well. But there is an even more interesting detail. What you do before going outside can also make mosquitoes pay more attention to you. A study in West Africa once showed that after drinking beer, the number of mosquitoes flying toward participants increased noticeably. Before drinking, about half of the mosquitoes in the experiment were attracted toward them. After they drank local beer, that number rose to about 65%. Put simply, for some people, 1 beer on the porch does not just make the evening more fun, it can also turn you into an open buffet sign for mosquitoes, because after drinking beer, your body odor, breath, skin temperature, or the way your body sweats can change. And to mosquitoes, even a small change in smell is enough to make you stand out in a crowd. So what is the solution? If you know you are the type of person mosquitoes love to find, reduce the signals that make you stand out. Before going outside in the evening, wear light-colored clothes, cover more skin with a thin long-sleeve shirt, close the windows, or use mosquito screens. And here is something pretty interesting. In a recent study at a festival, People who used sunscreen seem to attract mosquitoes significantly less. I am not saying sunscreen is mosquito repellent, but if you can protect your skin from the sun and also make mosquitoes pay less attention to you, that is a double benefit worth trying. Now, I want to tell you a secret that you may have never thought about. Sometimes the problem is not that you are not repelling mosquitoes well enough. The problem is, you are going after the wrong bug. I know it sounds a little strange, because whenever we see a red, swollen, itchy bump, we immediately call it a mosquito bite. But in reality, not every itchy spot on your skin comes from mosquitoes, and if you identify the wrong culprit, you will handle it the wrong way. You can spray mint all week, burn candles all evening, clean the yard really well, but if the real problem is in the mattress, in the carpet, in the pet bed, or in the grass behind the yard, then mosquitoes are just being blamed for something they did not do. The easiest way is to look at three things: timing, location, and the pattern of the bite. If you get bitten while sitting on the porch, gardening in the evening, opening the back door, or standing near an area with standing water, then yes, mosquitoes are the #1 suspect. Mosquito bites usually show up on exposed skin like your arms, legs, neck, and face. They can rise pretty quickly, itch, swell, and for some sensitive people, the swelling can be bigger than normal. But if you often wake up in the morning with red, itchy bumps, especially on your arms, neck, shoulders, back, or areas of skin that are exposed while you sleep, think about bedbugs. Bedbugs do not need to buzz around your ear. They are much quieter than that. They usually bite while you are sleeping, and the bites can show up in clusters, in a line, or like several mosquito bites placed next to each other. That is why many people keep thinking there are mosquitoes in the bedroom, but no matter how much they spray, the problem does not go away, because the culprit is hiding in the mattress seams, the headboard, the sheets, or furniture near where you sleep. If the itching is mostly around your feet, ankles, and lower legs, especially if you have dogs or cats at home, think about fleas. Fleas do not need the whole house to be dirty before they show up. All it takes is for a pet to bring them inside, or for your dog or cat's bed to not be treated carefully, and you can get bitten around your legs and keep thinking it is mosquitoes under the table. And if you have just been gardening, walking through tall grass, bushes, or damp areas, and then later you get intense itching around your ankles, waist, sock line, pant line, or places where your clothes fit tight, think about chiggers or small types of mites. These bites can itch terribly, show up in clusters, and make you think the backyard is full of mosquitoes. But at that point, what you need to deal with is not just the air around the porch. It is the tall grass, the bushes, the clothes after gardening, and how you shower after coming back inside. Then there is another very annoying group. Tiny bugs that are so small you almost cannot see them, often called no-see-ums. You do not hear a clear buzzing sound like mosquitoes. You do not see them landing on your skin. You just know you got bitten. If you live near damp areas, near water, near a lake shore, near marshland, or in an area with lots of thick plants, they may be the real culprit. And finally, sometimes nothing is biting you at all. Your skin can break out because of a new soap, laundry detergent, plants, sweat, sunlight, dust, mold, carpet, pet hair, or allergies. I know this is not as satisfying as blaming mosquitoes, but it is very important. If you keep spraying all over the house when there are no insects there, you are only making yourself more tired. So before you say, "This trick does not work," ask yourself 3 questions. When did I get bitten? Where are the bites? Are they scattered, clustered, or in a line? Mosquitoes usually attack when you are outdoors or near an open door. Bedbugs usually make you notice bites after you wake up. Fleas like the ankles. Chiggers often leave itchy clusters around places where clothing fits tight. And if you do not see anything at all, also check whether your skin may be reacting to something in your living environment. And if the swelling spreads quickly, feels hot and painful, has pus, fever, trouble breathing, swollen lips, swollen eyes, or itching that lasts for many days for no clear reason, do not keep trying to guess at home. At that point, go see a doctor. Fighting mosquitoes is a yard problem, but your health is not something you should gamble with. With just mint, lavender, lemon, and cinnamon, you can create a natural spray that helps make the area around your home less attractive to mosquitoes. It is not magic, but if you use it the right way and in the right places, it can make your porch, back door, and evening sitting area much more comfortable. Now I want to ask you, which smell do mosquitoes in your area hate the most? Mint, lemon, lavender, or cinnamon? Leave a comment because I really want to know which ingredient works best in each region. If you found this formula helpful, share it with your friends. And if you want to learn more tips we use to keep the house and yard clean and easier to live in, subscribe to the channel. See you in the next video.